Hello folks, welcome to another episode of Carter versus the Developer. I'm here with Kevin Ning. He is the creator of Impossible Road. I'm going to try to beat him at his own game. Kevin, how's it going?
Hey, not too bad. How's it going with you?
It's going fine. You know, I've been practicing. I'm prepped. I'm ready to try to beat one of your high scores. We're going to try to make this a fair fight, so we agreed on before. I'm going to try to beat a score of 60. That's a little above my high score right now, but, you know, I'm going to get in the zone here. I'm going to focus. I think I can beat it.
Good stuff.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and set the timer here. Well, I have apparently started the game. I'm going to go back and I'm going to set a timer. That first run does not count. I'm going to set a timer for 10 minutes.
Just a practice.
I'm going to set a timer for 10 minutes here. Going to try to beat a score of 60. Once the timer goes off, I'll have one more run after that, so that way the timer doesn't interrupt the final run. And, yeah, we'll get this going.
All right.
And, you know, this first run, I just fell off right away. We're getting into this right now.
Okay, so I guess, you know about the double tap on the score? That's your quickest way to restart.
All right, now I'm curious what you mean by double tapping on the score.
Yeah, so if you tap your score once, you'll get a little restart icon. If you hit it again, you'll restart. So if you're just in a fatal fall, then that's your quickest way to restart.
Ah, okay. I did not know that. This will save me some time here.
Yeah.
Now I'm really curious because I know you've played this game a lot because you made it. What are your tips for for trying to go after high scores?
Sure. Yeah. Really, you need to hug the inside of the road when you're going around corners. That's the main thing. You need to really kind of be brave with that and hug as close as you can, especially on some of the tighter bends. So you can really push it quite a lot and get away with it. So I would definitely advise doing that because some of the bends are just so severe that if you don't do that, you're going to come off.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the tips that I kind of picked up on myself is you want to try to stay on the track as much as possible and hugging those inside corners. That's big.
That's right. Unless you're going for the jump high scoreboard, the longest jump, then I would definitely recommend trying to stay on the track if you can, and use the jumps really as a get out if you happen to fall off.
Now when you are jumping off, I mean, if you're trying to survive a jump, what kind of tips do you have for players that are trying to do that?
Sure. Yeah. What you've got to really do is judge the trajectory of the ball, and then have a look at where you're going to land, and basically do a little bit of geometry, and then figure out kind of what angle you're going to come off at. And that sounds complicated, but it's something you start to get a feel for, I think, after a few runs, and it's like, okay, I'm going to hit this section at this angle, and I'm probably going to ping off in this direction. So. You probably want to try to not
balance in such a way that will send you flying far away from the track. Oh,
that's right. Yeah.
But survival I think is the ultimate goal.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, I've already beaten a previous high score, so
I think the tips must be paying off.
Yes, they're paying off instantaneously. Well, I've already beat 60. Now I'm feeling like I barely beat 60. So I've beaten our preset score here.
That's great.
How about this? Let me try and go for 70.
That's the thing. As soon as you beat your high score, I remember. I think my last score was. My last high score was like 341, and then I got 342 after it, something like that. It's amazing the psychology that comes into it. As soon as you beat it, you're like, if I just keep on going for another 10, I'll get even higher, and that just kind of puts you off.
Well, first of all, I'm just proud that I've managed to, this is a clutch performance. My previous high score was like 45, but yeah, I kept feeling like, hey, I could beat this. So
Yeah,
I don't think I could get 3-4-1. That would be or 3-4-2. That would be pushing it.
Yeah, that's probably pushing the 10-minute mark. Although you do have the no stopping before the end kind of thing. So you could, in theory, get it right.
I could get it on the last one. But I'm gonna take my minor victory here and say, hey, we agreed on 60. I beat 60. Maybe that's not one of your best runs, but
Sure.
it's still better than what I did before.
Maybe it's the thing of like talking to someone and taking your mind off it a bit as well. It's definitely, a lot of it is in what frame of mind you're in at the time.
Oh, am I gonna? That jump. Oh, lucky.
Oh, you can.
Oh, now I'm gonna fall. Wait, no, I might not. Oh.
Yeah, it's all about the rescue.
Yeah. This might be the end for Carter here. I'm really curious as to what your best jump of all time is.
Best jump. I'm not even sure, actually. I'd have to check that. I'll tell you what, I will check that in the background while you're playing. Getting sensitive.
See if I can beat 70 here. How many challenges can I beat?
Yeah, so there's two more scoreboards. There's the best jump, and then there's the best number of gates jumped overall in a single run. So you could go for either of those. Let's have a look. What have we got? I'm sure I'm not that high in best jump either. Let's have a look. Yeah, 28. So 28 jumped. And
let's see if I can do 28.
Yeah, you've really got to be.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Is to kind of hit the road without going through a gate. If you can do that a few times, then you'll be through 28 in no time.
Well, I did 8 there.
Oh.
That's a start. You're gonna have to.
Yeah.
Get off at the right times and.
That's right. Try and aim towards the middle of each little section.
Here's a super long jump at the beginning.
Oh,
that
wow.
was a failure.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of serendipity that comes into this. Sometimes it's just, the cards just are not right for doing this.
Yeah. I hit this one. Oh, I might be able to beat the 28 here if I can.
Yeah, totally.
Wait, let's see what we got. I think I did 20. I think I got 28. I
Awesome.
tied the 28. Let's see. 27. Oh,
so close.
So close. And now I've just completely whiffed. And you know what? That didn't look like that was going anywhere.
No. Yeah, sometimes it's just, hey, let's just restart it.
There's a 3 jump.
Yeah.
That one's it's always, when you have those jumps there, it's sometimes like, oh, I think I'm gonna hit 4 fates out, then no.
Yeah, totally. Do you find you're planning out where you're hitting the track and trying to plan where you're gonna be sent towards the trajectory of the ball?
I'm at least trying to get near the middle. Oh,
right.
I'm gonna mess this up. I've tried to look for actually doable jumps.
Yeah.
Right here. But also, it's just funny. I'm trying to survive.
Yeah, for sure.
need to restart that one. See, that jump right there was just a... Okay,
Yeah.
that's that one up. This one...
So
yeah.
another one for this is for the first few seconds of the game, the ball is still picking up speed. So you're gonna, if you jump off the track straight away, you're gonna go pretty flat. So you're probably best leaving it for the first little while and just pick up a little bit of speed and then jump off. Only like 2 or 3 seconds.
Maybe just for like the first couple gates?
Oh, well, not even that, you know, just like the first gate
like
maybe.
right here, do the one.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
always
that's
around.
too high of a jump to try.
Yeah. Sometimes when it's like that and you are not going to hit the track in time, you can kind of wiggle off a little bit of your forward momentum by going left and right. It's a bit more of an advanced move. Take away some of that forward motion. Yeah, that kind of thing. It takes a while to get into that.
Ah. Timer just went off. So one more, and I'm gonna try to beat the 28 here.
I think you've earned that.
Oh, there's a 6 jump. That's a. There's at least something else for. Well, I can do. I don't know how many total jump I'm gonna be doing, but.
Yeah, there's always that, right?
Start. Ah. Oh no! Well, you know, I managed to beat the 60. I got 27 for my best jump, so I didn't completely beat you, but
No, but hey, I mean, you beat the initial aim, you know, pretty quickly, so it was all gravy from there, really.
all right. Well, Kevin, you know, I didn't beat your grand high score, but I beat our first 60-point challenge. I keep very close to beating the 28 jump. I'm gonna give myself a partial win here.
Absolutely. Pat on the back.
Thank you. And Kevin, thanks so much for taking me on here in Carter versus the Developer. And folks, check out Impossible Road on the App Store, and maybe you can try to beat Kevin's all-time high score. Kevin, thanks again.
Thanks, Carter.